Welcome to NFL News Update, where touchdowns meet headlines. Stay in the game with the freshest NFL updates. This is your quick dive into football fervor.
Taulia Tagovailoa, brother of Dolphins QB Tua Tagovailoa, to participate in Seahawks Rookie Camp. The Seattle Seahawks have invited Maryland quarterback Taulia Tagovailoa to participate in their rookie minicamp next weekend, NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo reported Sunday. The little brother of Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, Taulia will have a chance there to prove himself and earn a contract to join his big bro in the NFL ranks. He began his career at his brother's alma mater, Alabama, but transferred to Maryland, where he became a four-year starter and finished his Terrapins' run as the Big Ten's all-time leading passer with 11,256 career yards. Tagovailoa threw for north of 3,000 yards in each of his final three seasons and was a second-team All-Big Ten pick as a junior and senior. Though he put up big numbers, Tagovailoa's 5'10", 200-pound measurements are on the small side for an NFL QB. In many ways, he's a smaller version of his brother, with his size and mobility making him better outside of the pocket. Back in elementary school, Tagovailoa played center for his brother. Now, Taulia has a rookie camp invite to try and follow Tua to the NFL, looking to impress in Seattle and eventually leave his mark after a prolific college career at Maryland. The Seahawks QB room is currently comprised of Geno Smith, Sam Howell, and San Jose's Chevan Cordeiro, who Seattle signed as an undrafted free agent. Those top two spots are locked up, but there is room at the bottom should he impress. Texans announced Wr Tank Dell sustained minor wound from shooting Saturday night, released from hospital. Texans wide receiver Tank Dell sustained minor wounds in a shooting in Sanford, Florida on Saturday night, the team announced in a statement Sunday. According to Houston, Dell has been released from the hospital and is in good spirits. We are in contact with him and his family and will provide more updates when appropriate, but we ask that you please respect his privacy at this time, the team statement continued. Our thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved in the incident. Dell, 24, broke out with the Texans as a rookie last year with 47 receptions for 709 yards and 7 touchdowns in 11 games played. He suffered a fractured fibula in December, knocking him out for the remainder of the season and Houston's postseason run. Joe Milton, ready to compete in crowded Patriots QB room, says position switch will never happen. After an early run on quarterbacks that saw 6 taken in the first 12 picks, no other signal callers were taken until partway through the 5th round. In that later group of QBs, former Tennessee quarterback Joe Milton finally heard his name called in the 6th round, getting drafted by the New England Patriots with the 193rd overall pick. Speaking Saturday after the draft ended, Milton admitted to a bit of surprise that it was New England that finally called him, though he was keeping his mind open to the chance of any team. It was kind of both of the same spectrum, but at the same time, it was kind of like, I just had all of the hats laid out. You just never know where you will end up, so I was just waiting on any phone call, Milton said, via the team's transcript. It's a wonderful moment. I am pretty much speechless at this point. I'm kind of fumbling over myself, so I am kind of speechless at this point. But you know, I am blessed by the best. I'm happy about this moment. Milton now enters a Patriots locker room, quickly becoming crowded with quarterbacks. By picking Milton, New England double-dipped at the QB position in this year's draft, having already taken who many consider to be the future of the franchise in North Carolina's Drake May. May and Milton will join Bailey Zapp, Nathan Rourke, and Jacoby Brissett with the knowledge that there will be a battle for roster spots over the course of the offseason. But Milton is prepared for whatever adversity comes his way and chooses to view the competition as just another chance to prove himself. It's just an opportunity. I feel like everywhere you go, no matter what quarterback got selected in this draft, no matter where you go, you're going to have to compete, he said. Nothing is just given to you, no matter who you are. So no matter where you go, you're just going to have to compete. So that is what I am looking forward to doing. Another possible avenue onto the roster that has been brought up is for Milton to add another position to his toolkit. At 6'5" and 235 pounds, Milton has the prototypical build of a tight end, and some chatter arose after his pick regarding whether moving there could be in his best interest to garner a roster spot if he doesn't make the QB depth chart. There's precedent for players transitioning into new positions from college to the pros, with players such as Taysom Hill playing largely at tight end after starting as a QB. And just last year in New England, 2023 undrafted free agent Malik Cunningham attempted to earn playing time by moving to wide receiver. But when asked whether the Patriots had mentioned a position change during pre-draft conversations, Milton denied it had been brought up and went even further, saying he would not consider a move to tight end. "You are the first person I have actually heard that from, to be real with you," Milton told the inquiring reporter, "but that will never happen." For what it's worth, head coach Jared Mayo backed up that he had not looked into Milton as anything but a signal caller, instead welcoming the competition ahead for his newest players. "Yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out once we put the pads on, but we drafted him as a quarterback," Mayo said. "We're in the business of trying to get good football players through the door, and Milton happens to be one of them. Obviously, he understands we took a quarterback at 3 in Drake, May. One thing that we preach is competition. Everything is about competition and nothing is given. All of it's earned. That's how we thought about the process."